Good morning. Welcome back. I'm back at my house today. We're under a stay-at-home order. Sorry, forgot to unplug my phone. There we go. So, I am in my kitchen, and I'm going to turn the other lights on here while I wait for some people to hop on. Yeah, somebody's on this morning. Well, hello, Mrs. Husky and Mrs. Walter. My teacher friends. Are we getting a little bored at home? Never bored, right? Always something to do. So good morning. Hey, Ryan. Is Nate watching? Oh, Jen, I miss you too. It was fun yesterday morning working together. Good morning. Oh, nice to see you guys. Hi, Nate. Good to see you. Hello, Barbeau household. Oh, hey, Ty and Kaylee are watching. Oh, good. Hi, John. Hi, Marcella. Good to see you guys too. So John and Marcella already know what I'm doing today because I did this at their house yesterday. So they already have an idea and they got to play with these. So it was fun. But this morning is self-inflating balloons. And I have a couple different versions. So I have one that is from the American Chemical Society that I got at the National Science Teachers Convention. But then I have some other ones that you can do at home with things that you have there. So let me go ahead and flip this around so you can take a look here. So the first one I have is this nice balloon right here. It says try more cool chemistry. And then the other side, chemistry expands your world. So inside of here, there's a little packet. Let's see if I can just squish it over here. There we go. So over on the side here, there's a little packet of stuff. So there's a little, there's some powder in there and there's a little packet of liquid. So what I'm gonna do is put this down here and I'm gonna just hit it. Oh, and you can hear fizzing. Fizzing, fizzing, fizzing. So there's some sort of chemical reaction going on inside of there, and you can see it's starting to puff up a little bit. And it's cold. So there's a chemical reaction going on inside of there. So if anybody can think of what might be mixing together, let me know in the comments there. Like I said, you can hear that fizzing. I don't know which way my microphone is, probably down here. We've got some fizzing going on. So let me know what you think is inside of that balloon. There's a powder and there's a liquid. Good morning. I think Violet's watching. I've got some other friends on here now. So good to see you guys as this balloon's inflating. So anybody have any ideas of what might be inside? Think a powder and a liquid, and it's fizzing and giving off some gas. Okay, Rachel thinks baking soda and something. So she's on the right track. Good job. Vinegar and baking soda, Ty. That's a good thought there, especially because it's fizzing. Baking soda, all right. So we've got some thoughts there. Oh, yeah. Spread it back out there. It makes some popping noises, but it's really just filling up the balloon there so you can see. Okay, so vinegar and baking soda. You guys are absolutely on the right track here. So this is one of them, like I said, it's one that's from a scientific company, but we can do the same thing here at home. So I have next to this another little something or other you'd have to get from a science supply company, but I have citric acid. Sorry, there's a little glare on it. Some citric acid there. And in the cup next to it, I've mixed it up with some water. So I have that ready to go. And then in the cup, you're right, there is baking soda. So there you go. So let me see if I can do this one one-handed. What I'm gonna do to make this easier, I'm gonna pour. Okay, my baking soda, I'm gonna put it all down to one side there. And then since I'm doing this one-handed, I'm just gonna take this whole cup and set it right in here and then close it up. I might need my assistant to come out of her room this morning here and help out a little bit. Maybe, if she can hear me. I'm gonna have to give her a better name than assistant. She's just finishing her senior year in college, so maybe maybe I'll have to come up with a different name than just assistant there. So I've closed this all up, and I have the citric acid in the cup with the water mixed up, and then the baking soda is over in the corner. So I did it this way. It'll make it a little bit easier for me to show you. So let me just step back so we got a little dark background. Whoa, that one escalated quickly. Ooh, there we go. Sorry, it scared me a little bit there. But it filled up the bag rather quickly, and we had a nice chemical reaction going on there. So you can see the bubbling. That's the exact same thing that's going on in here. This balloon has a citric acid and baking soda. And like I said, you can kind of hear it popping as it fills up the bag there. I actually blew out the side of the baggie. So a little fun. If you want to scare somebody, you can do that and make them jump a little bit, especially if they don't know what's going on. So you can see there the reaction that's taking place. I think I might have put a little too much citric acid in that one. Oh, goodness. Good times, good times. So, when you're stuck at home and you got to find ways to entertain yourself, I'll show you another one that you can buy that's a lot of fun as well. And you can buy it locally at your favorite Dollar Tree. Yes, love the pop. I know it scared me a little bit. Sorry if I made the camera shake a little too much there. I was trying to open the bag and it didn't work, so it popped. All right, so you can do the same thing because most people don't have citric acid, and you probably don't want to be spending money ordering it from a chemical supply place. So you can do the same thing with vinegar and baking soda. So once again, I have my baking soda in the corner of the bag. So if you want to do this and you've got extra people to help, you can hold it like this and then pour the liquid in the other side, and then, oh, sorry. You can just hold it, like squeeze it off, put the liquid in the other side, and then let them mix together. But since I'm doing this one-handed, it's just as easy for me to set the whole container inside. Yeah, watch out, parents that are working at home. You might find these around your house here. You know what? Let me just, here, I'll just turn it back around here. Okay. So I've got it in this hand here, and I'm just going to pour the vinegar down in the other side so that they're not mixing. Okay, so I've got vinegar, and the baking soda is in my hand on the other side there, and I'm just going to squeeze out the air and then close up my baggie. Good morning. There's Jamie. Is Sophia watching by chance? She would like to do this. Okay, so I have baking soda on one side and I have my vinegar on the other, and then I'm just going to let them mix. And then you can see the same reaction happening. I'm going to move out of the way because it's darker behind me. So you can see, and it's filling up the bag, not as fast this time. I didn't put as much in. And the citric acid is a lot stronger than my vinegar, which is acetic acid. So it's puffing up the bag a little bit, but it's not going to explode like the last one did. I won't have to jump and shake the camera. Yeah, game of hot potato. Pass that one around, yeah. Okay, and there's still a little baking soda in the side, so I'm just gonna shake it up a little bit. And you can see that it refizzes there as I shake it up a little bit. And now my bag is nice and full here. So you can see baking soda and vinegar is a little bit more of a safe one for home. It's not gonna explode all over the place. All right. And then that one is pretty much finished. There's a little bubbling still going on. So I'm going to set that one off to the side. Another one I recently saw, my other friend Tracy showed me this one the other day. There's a video of it. If you don't have vinegar at home, you can use some ketchup because ketchup has vinegar in it. I'm guessing that's from Violet. How do they pop? The bag pops because there gets to be so much carbon dioxide inside of it that it just can't, there's nowhere else for the gas to go. And if it's still producing a gas, it just expands and expands and eventually it pops the bag. Okay, good question. Oh, Sophia is on there. Sophia, look, I'm taking your advice and I'm staying home. I promise, I'm here. So in this one, once again, I have my baking soda, but I'm gonna use some ketchup. Now this one is a much slower reaction, but it'll do the same thing. So I'm gonna squeeze my ketchup over on the side there, because there's other things in there besides vinegar. So there's also tomatoes and there's sugar and there's all kinds of other things. Well, hello, Stephanie. Okay, so I have my baking soda and I have ketchup. And this one, it's a little bit more of a process. It doesn't mix right away, it doesn't bubble right away. It takes a little bit longer, and I haven't perfected my ratio yet. I did this a little while ago just to see how it worked. And it does, but you're not gonna get that expansion like the other ones did. So, I'm mixing my ketchup and my baking soda here. And if you can see, I had squeezed all the air out of it, so there is some reaction going on and there is some bubbling. It's hard to see on the camera, but if you want to do this one at home, you can see it's definitely not going to explode like my first one did. But it is filling up the bag. It just takes a little bit more time. But that baking soda is reacting with the vinegar that's in this ketchup. So the video I saw the other day, the lady had actually put the baking soda in the ketchup bottle. I don't recommend that at all. She was cleaning it off a ceiling and walls and back doors and all kinds of things. But if you just put a little bit of ketchup and baking soda in your bag, you can see we've got some reaction going on there. There's some gas being produced and it's inflating the bag. So there's a couple different ones for you there. So like I said, here's the commercial version, the one I got from the American Chemical Society. And it has the citric acid and baking soda. The citric acid, baking soda, I blew the bag out or I'd show you. Vinegar and baking soda. So this one has filled up the bag nicely. It's still bubbling just a little bit, but like I said, it didn't pop the bag or anything like that. And then I have my ketchup and baking soda because ketchup has vinegar in it. And it's actually getting a little bit more, you know, the longer I leave it, the more it's bubbling up there. So I have one more. And last Tuesday, I was showing my classes these because they're a lot of fun to play with. And that you can find them at Dollar Tree, and I think everybody has a Dollar Tree somewhere around them. They're kind of seasonal, so you'll find them with, like, right now you'll find them with the Easter section. And what I did last week, not only just showed my students what was going on with these, but I decided to go put them in teachers' classrooms. And I'll show you why this was so funny. And as I turn the camera around here. Oh no, I recommended don't put it in the ketchup. Don't put it in a separate baggie so it doesn't do that. But yes, that video was kind of funny, but I would not recommend that for anybody. But let me show you these from Dollar Tree. Oops, something's still popping over there. So these are called Whack-A-Packs. And right now, like I said, you can find the Easter version. But I have some Christmas ones left over, so I'm going to do these. So they're similar to the other one I did where you have to, inside of here, there's a little packet of, there's a solid, like a powdery thing in there, and there's also some liquid. So you just take and you hit them. Oh, you can hear that one really good. And then I have one more. Sometimes they take a little while. Sometimes they are pretty quick. So just be prepared for a little noise coming up here. But you can see those packages are straining. Look at that little Joy one. It's straining pretty good there. These are a lot of fun. So that package is $1 and there's 4 of them in there. 4 of them. So they're 25 cents for each of these little packages of fun. Let me open this one too. Get one more going. The fun part, oh, you can see that one just moving all by itself, but I'm gonna shake it up just a little bit, move it over there, shake this one up. Okay, so I'm gonna do one more. This one's an Eastery one. Woo, there goes one. So they pop out of their package when they expand enough, and they have this one's kind of an ornament, and you can hang those up. They come with little strings. So Kristen, yes, if you add more vinegar or baking soda, they will expand more. If you're putting them in baggies, though, they might pop. Woo, there we go. Here's our Happy Easter one. That came out pretty quick. And like I said, they're cold, so as I shake it and feel it, it's cold because of the chemical reaction in there. But these are just kind of fun. Like I said, they're at Dollar Tree. You get 4 in a pack for $1. That last one's taken a little bit longer to come out, but that's okay. That's why I did a few of them. So last Tuesday, I was showing those whack-a-packs to my students just for fun, something for the end of the day or the end of each hour. And I took them and put them in teachers' classrooms. I hit them so that they started expanding, and then I would go put them in teachers' classrooms, and then I'd wait for it to pop to hear them scream. So I miss my friends at work, but they might not be missing me at this point. So these are our self-inflating balloons. I hope you enjoyed it. And sorry for all the shakiness with the camera, but you know, some of these things pop a little faster than others. So hope you enjoyed. Feel free to try them at home, but just be safe. Start with a very small, there's the other one. Start with very small amounts, and I'll be back tomorrow. Bye.